if he hadn't tried to save my Joe. Mad it was. Can't have been much of him left worth saving, poor lamb.
So what did my mom do while she was here all the time?
She wangled her way over as a singer. She sang with some of the big bands.
My mother? A singer?
Yes, and she was good, Casey. She was very good. When the mission went wrong, she thought your dad was dead.
George, I'd like you to run a check on someone for me. Casey Cantrell. American, Morrow, Kentucky. She breeds and trains horses. Apparently, here on holiday. Or mainly her past, background, family, contacts, that sort of thing. Anything you can find. Particularly, what she may be doing here, apart from having a holiday.
There was a bloke your ma liked a lot. He was in the RAF. I remember the first time we saw her, he couldn't take his eyes off her. He came into the Half Moon Club with this snooty bit, Emily, Lady Emily, if anyone spoke out of turn. I remember her because your ma shared a flat with her for a few months. Trouble was, Emily's bloke was more interested in your ma than her.
Do you think my mother and this Air Force officer were close?
Didn't do to ask too many questions in those days. We took our comfort where we could find it. I don't know what was going on. Richard. That's right. His name was Richard.
coming off stage.
Mrs. Cantrell.
Richard, no.
That telegram stunned her, though. She was absolutely knocked back.
What did it say?
Well, that your father was alive after all. That he hadn't been killed at all.
No, wait. Fordingbridge is getting the umbrella for you.
Oh, doesn't matter. No, thank you. Bye.
An exceptional young lady, sir.
Well, at least you had a good day. Dad was very hard work.
What's wrong?
And I tried to talk to him about you, about your mother. He won't listen. He won't talk to me. I hardly recognize him.
Was your dad in the Air Force?
What, during the war?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Why?
Because I think I may have found an answer to some of our questions.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And if you're very good, I might tell you what they are.
Come on, old chap. It can hardly be classified information. The poor man's been dead for years. Cantrell, that's right. Frank Theodore Cantrell. 1944.
I still can't imagine my mother on stage.
love can make a woman behave very odd.
But I found out that RAF officer was your father.
He's not the type. Fond as I am with the old boy, I can't imagine him betraying any romantic feelings whatsoever.
Love can make men behave oddly, too. No. I'm not comfortable with this.
What?
I thought I knew my parents. Now I find out that they're not at all what they seem to be. So where does that leave me?
Here. Where you belong. I envy you, you know.
Why?
When you talk about your mother. I never really knew what was wrong between my mother and father. I suppose in the end there just wasn't enough love. Any love, it seemed, sometimes.
I guess I always knew my parents loved me. I'd want that for my children. I guess I better get some salad.
I can see I'm going to go bankrupt feeding you.
My mother always used to tease me about my appetite.
I think that was an oblique way of asking you to marry me. Casey. I'm sorry, it wasn't a very romantic proposal, but I've no experience. You're the first woman I've asked.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Oh, how can you be? You don't even...
Because I've spent a very long time waiting for what most people seem to encounter so easily. Now, at last, amazingly, it's happened. I'm in love, and I intend to marry you. You will. Please, you can't turn me down.
I mean, no.
I'll make your mind.
It is made up. It's been made up.
Come in and see him with me.
I want him to read the letter first.
It's the first time in 6 months he's been to the hall. He's bound to be in a good mood.
Give him the letter.
Read it. No, Michael.
Why in heaven's name don't you just open it and find out what Jesse Cantrell wanted you to know?
Its contents have no interest for me.
Well, they do for me.
I refuse to submit to blackmail.
Stop talking about blackmail. Casey looks on this letter as a sacred trust.
Michael, she's a tough little negotiator down on her luck. She's come across some old secret and she thinks she can exploit it. Well, of course it's blackmail. I refuse to have anything to do with her.
You were in love with Jesse Cantrell, weren't you? You gave her great-grandmother's pendant. Can you deny that?
to you. I did give that pendant to Mrs. Cantrell because I believed that I knew her and that she was worthy of it. Later on, I found out that I didn't know her at all. She was absolutely worthless.
So you did love her?
I thought I did. Certainly my intentions were serious. But she broke every promise without a backward glance. Anyway, she's dead now, so, I mean, it really doesn't matter.